When you become a woman who demands respect, that's going to make some people dislike you, but that is okay. See, there are some people, because they feel like they are not worthy of respect, they want to pass on that same mentality to other people. But if you are a woman who demands respect, when you come in contact with other people and you treat them respectfully and you expect for them to do the same, you will get backlash, pushback from people who want to disrespect you. As a woman working on your personal development, maturing as a woman, you will realize that it is better to be respected than to be liked. And a way that you can make sure that people respect you is that, number one, you take yourself seriously. When you as a woman take yourself seriously, meaning you don't laugh at things that are not funny, you definitely do not laugh at jokes that are meant at your expense, you are showing people that you respect yourself, and thus they should too. Also, when you are a woman who takes what she does, her endeavors, and the way she interacts with people seriously, other people will do the same. See, when you allow people to kind of speak to you however they want to, you allow them to be aggressive with you and don't say anything about it, you allow people to step over your boundaries and don't really say much, you are giving the impression that you are not worthy of respect. You are giving the impression that you just accept anything from anybody. But as a woman who demands respect, and when I say demand, don't get me wrong, I don't mean that you walk around with your chest puffed up, telling people you're going to respect me, you're going to respect me. It's an inner job. It's how you carry yourself as a woman. It's how you interact with other people. But I want to backtrack on that not laughing when nothing is funny. Some women, because they get nervous a lot, because they might have some kind of social anxiety, if somebody is speaking to them in a very inconsiderate or rude way, they have a tendency to try to laugh those things off because they're nervous, because they're feeling anxious. Or if somebody, let's say for an example, is asking you something inappropriate and you end up answering that question even though you know it's inappropriate, or you sit there and stumble over your words because you're nervous, instead of just saying that's inappropriate, or I'm not going to answer that, or ignoring them. See, a woman who gets respect from people, she puts out that aura that she is meant to be respected, that there are certain things you just cannot talk to me about. And if you do come and talk to me, as the old folks used to say back in the day, you have to come correct. And what that means is that your tone and how you speak to me, it matters. A woman who knows that she is worthy of respect, she actually demands and commands respect. The way you carry yourself with a soft yet assertive strength, people will understand that they can't just speak to you however they want to. They will actually feel uncomfortable or awkward if they talk to you in a cross way. So a woman who commands respect, she does not laugh when things are not funny. She doesn't allow people to get comfortable making her the butt of jokes. She is not the kind of person that allows people to insert themselves into her personal business without asking who invited you here. See, a woman who is respected and she respects herself, she values herself, she takes herself seriously, she's not allowing people to step all over her boundaries. She's not allowing people to treat her as a joke. I say this on my other channel, All Things Women, but you are not for anybody's entertainment. And a woman who understands that she is worthy of respect and she commands respect, she's not for anybody's entertainment. If you want to do a prank, if you want to do a joke, do that to somebody else, because I am not the one. And I know for some people that can seem like a very snooty or stuck up way of being, but women who tend to be overly nice, they don't normally get the kind of respect that they should get. And they end up dealing with crazy situations all because they didn't set the tone of respect with certain people. So understanding that you are a woman who's worthy of respect and you take yourself seriously, that will give the impression and give people the cue that they should do so also. Also, a woman who is commanding respect. I touched on this in the beginning, but she does not let people cross her boundaries. She has no problem graciously letting people know when they are crossing her boundaries and that she doesn't appreciate it. You know, a woman who's trying to make nice with everybody, she'll let people keep calling her after 9 p.m. She'll let people, you know, come to her with the gossip and the foolishness. She'll let people come to her house unannounced, even though it's not an emergency, and not say a word about it. She'll let people put her in positions where now she's going to have to be overworked or extending herself because she's trying to be nice. I'll give you a perfect example of women who need to take themselves a little bit more seriously and command respect. There are a lot of women, they go into these beauty salons, getting their hair braided, and halfway through, they notice they don't like the style. And instead of saying something because they're trying to be nice, they don't want to rock the boat, they just, don't want any issues, they allow the person, the stylist doing their hair, to mess up their head, give them a style that they do not like, or it's raggedy looking from the beginning, and then they pay for it and go home and go in their car and cry, or make a video for the internet telling them how disappointed they are in their hair. When a woman who commands respect and she does not allow people to play with her, when she sees that her hairstyle is not the way she wants it to be, she graciously lets the stylist know, hey, this is not really what I wanted, or can you fix it this way? She doesn't mind speaking up. That's the third thing, that a woman who commands respect, she doesn't mind speaking up when somebody is doing something against her. She doesn't mind speaking up when somebody is harming her in some way, even something like a hairstyle. She's not going to allow Uber to take her the wrong direction because she's too shy or too afraid to speak up. She's going to say, excuse me, sir, excuse me, ma'am, my exit was back there. Where are we going? Can you turn around? Thank you. I appreciate that. Or if they can explain themselves to you so you can know what's going on. But a woman who commands respect and she's not afraid to speak up, she's not letting people take her all over the world out of fear. Because of your fear, you will speak up and see what's going on in that situation. So a woman who commands respect, she takes herself seriously. She doesn't allow anyone to cross her boundaries, and she is not afraid to speak up. This is Soft Strength Society, where we overcome, evolve, and elevate as women. If any of that interests you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure your notification bell is on so that you know when I post a brand new video. And if you watch this video until the very end, put the cute little butterfly emoji in the comment section. I absolutely love to see it. Take care.